Now that we have the completed model of the Clawbot, I just want to show you a couple other features you can do on why having a 3D model is more powerful than you might first realize. First is really simple. If you just want to get a rough screenshot, if you need to put it into a document or send to somebody, honestly, the simplest way is to arrange the view you want and use a screen capture piece of software like the snipping tool. Heck, you could do the print screen option on your computer, but snipping tool is a little more powerful than the print screen. But you can just click and drag, and there you get a rough image if you don't need anything too precise. You can save that, copy, paste it. I think I did have a motor selected when I took it, but not a big deal. Now, if you need a more detailed image, you need to play around with the lighting, you need better quality, you need to go to the Environments ribbon and into Inventor Studio. Now, you might see some of the other stuff you can get into here, dynamic simulations, stress analysis, frame analysis, doing cables and hardware. I mean, there's all kinds of things you can do with Autodesk Inventor. I'm barely going to touch the surface here. So, Inventor Studio. This is where you do nice pictures or animations. Now, when I load Inventor Studio, I have multiple options here. I can change lighting styles, I can add different cameras, I can add a light to highlight a certain area and cast shadows. What I want to do for now is just render an image. So you need to click this button over here, Render Image. Brings up a little window. General tab, you pick the size of the picture. You can pick it exactly. You can pick presets. Let's say we wanted to do a 1024 by 768. Pick your view. I'm just going to use the current view. You can drag the view cube around and get anything you want, move parts into any position you want. You can change the lighting style. There are some just change the tone of the lighting. Others add interesting backgrounds, and you can actually bring in your own backgrounds if you need it. You can kind of scroll through here and see these. I'm just going to go to Cool Light for this one. The second tab here is your output. You can have it save your rendered image immediately and browse to the folder location, but you don't have to check this right now. You can look at the product and decide if you want to save it later. So when you go to the renderer, you can set a time. In other words, you can have the computer work for a minute or 2 minutes and get you the best possible image it can in that amount of time, or by iterations. Okay, I'm going to set this to 8. You can also set to until satisfactory. In other words, you watch it and say that's good and stop it. If you really get into it, there's some other options down here you can play with. But now I'm going to click Render. It's going to pop up my render output screen, and it'll take a second to do some math, and then it is going to start showing me what my image looks like. Now this can take some time, and you see it's fuzzy at first. It's going through iterations here. It gets more detail as it goes. Now this is the picture with 8 iterations. It's not the most detailed. I probably want more detail. I didn't pick it at the beginning, but I can click up here and it will render for 8 more iterations. And the picture will get a little bit clearer. Now this is where you'll see aspects of the material properties come out. These steel pieces, there'll be some luster and reflectivity to the surfaces. Now I'm going to do one more iteration. We'll go up to a total of 24, get a little more precision, a little more detail. That looks pretty good. At this point, I'm going to click Save. And I'm just going to leave it the same name. It's going to save it by default as a GIF. You can change the file type if you like. Now in my project folder, I will have a GIF that looks like this. To get out of the render environment, Just close this and then click here, the check mark for Finish Inventor Studio, and you'll be back in the model environment.